Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, John Handrill has been doing a few videos. I just subscribed to his channel on a recommendation from another bloke. He's doing flint and steel and making a few comments. He's challenged me to do punkwood without ashing or charring it. Now, I've done this many a time, and as I've said in the comments to him, I have found it unreliable. He showed that he can get punkwood to go unashed, uncharred, using flint and steel. Fair enough. I've done it many a time and I cannot get it to go reliably all the time without too much problems. It will take a spark occasionally and then it'll go out or whatever. It's unreliable and I do not find it a reliable way to do it. Charring it is the most reliable way of getting punkwood to do it, but you have to have a fire to do it. That's the thing. Ashing it is the most reliable way of getting uncharred punkwood to take a spark from flint and steel. Ash is very easy to find out in the bush because lightning strikes here in Australia especially. We have a lot of bushfires go through here, through our bush, all the time. So you will find ash everywhere in the bush here in Australia. But anyway, I'll give it a go. He's challenged me. I said I've got nothing to prove with it. So he thought I'd take the challenge. Anyway, this is some punkwood that Sheep Station Cook gave me. It is some of the best punkwood that I've got available to me. Bit of hagstone, English flint. Nice feathery. Punkwood. Very dry. Get sparks landed all over it. Sparks landing all over it. Sparks landing all over it. Sparks landing all over it. Now this is in the feathery bits. This is the bits to get it to take a spark. Hands are getting burnt from the sparks. It's going black because of the sparks hitting it. This is spongy, light punkwood. Some of the best I've had. I'm just trying to get all the feathery bits. As I said to John, I've done this many times. I've sat here for ages driving sparks into it. just will not reliably take up a spark. The feathery bits, I don't care what parts you use, the lighter bits here, drop sparking onto it, even the finest of the punk woods, it will not take a spark reliably. It's just ash out of my barbecue. It's heavily ashed. See if that makes a difference. As soon as I ash it, and then it went out. As soon as the ash part was gone, it went out. But you saw it. As soon as I ashed it, it takes a spark reliably. And this is what I showed every time. I could ash that all up, and that ember will just keep burning if that whole piece was ashed. You can see where it's burned. As soon as I ash things, they will burn. Punkwood takes a spark reliably. It's the same piece I tried to use then when I was driving sparks into it. This is my best striker, one of my best strikers. It sparks. Incredibly well. I made that myself, Nicholson file, USA, on hagstone, sharp hagstone. As I said, punkwood depends on either being charred or ashed. Find ash anywhere you want and you can reliably get it to go without a problem. Heavily ashed and you'll get it done. No dramas whatsoever. But a single data point is not going to help. What you need to be able to do is replicate that many, many times. If you can get this to reliably go without ashing, without charring it, use different punkwoods, find different punkwoods from different various places and be able to do it reliably every time you do it, over multiple times, I'll start to say, yeah, okay, that's a viable, reliable source. But in my experience, and I've been doing this for a fair while now, I'm not an expert and I never claim to be. And anyone who's listened to my channel knows that I never claim to be an expert at this. Because once you claim you're an expert, it means you've stopped learning. And I'm always learning. But from my experience with punkwood, it needs to have something like ash on it to keep it going, because for whatever reason the sparks on this just aren't hot enough to reliably keep it going. And this is dry. This has been dried out for months, and it's beautiful, spongy. Well, that's the spongiest thing. I love this for solar. I use it for solar mainly, or char it. But in a pinch, you can ash it and get it going, working really well. No problems whatsoever. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. As I was saying, for reliability, I would never rely on it without charring it or ashing it. because as I said, I've tried it many a time. Anyway, I'm very happy to do challenges, but like I said, I've got nothing to prove. Yeah, I don't need to prove anything with this stuff. I do this for fun. This is what I enjoy, seeing the sparks. This is my jam. I just love being able to do this, sparking steel against stone, you know. So yeah. But anyway, hope that answers some of your questions, especially about ashing. This changes the game for. Oh, I should get a better lid on that. This changes the game for a lot of things. Ashed paper was the one thing I failed. I could not get it to go. Where Jason from New Zealand got ashed paper to work, I couldn't do it. I tried and tried and tried, couldn't get it to go. Yeah, not something for me. But ash punkwood, yeah, can get it going, no worries. It's easy to do. But even once you get the ember going, I suppose I probably could have kept it propagated, but I'd ash that whole thing, and then it'll actually just keep burning by itself. You don't even actually have to feed oxygen into it, and it'll just keep burning and burning and burning by itself. And you put it in a tinder bundle by itself with ash on it, and it'll if there's a slight breeze, it'll burst into flame by itself. Anyway, thanks for watching.